Hello everybody, I hope you're doing fantastically well. It's Connor here. I hope you got your coffee, your tea, your wine, wherever you are on this beautiful place that we call planet Earth. And it couldn't be more apt, could it? Where I am right now, Torquay by the sea, talking about versatility, whatever. Versatility in a lot of Leeds targets this morning, guys, but you're going to be following me if I can get my backpack on properly. There we go. You're going to be following me, going through the Leeds transfer targets this morning, and we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. We're going to go on a bit of adventure, so I apologise if people get in the way, if the birds keep making noise like this, but we're going to get into it. You know, it's a lovely morning. So here we go. I hope you enjoy it, a little bit different. Leeds United are now the front runners for Matthias Cunha. And that's, guys, that's not only newspaper talk. Excuse me before I get run over. That's not only newspaper talk, but now Sky Bet have moved Leeds United to favourites, which, you know, a lot of you might not think is that impactful, but it really is. When the betting sites move you forward, it's always a good sign. And now Leeds United are ahead of Bayern Munich in the running for Matthias Cunha. Really exciting stuff, really exciting news, and for me, this one is hotting up. It really is. It's getting a little bit more serious, and I think Leeds United are going to be there all window. I really do. Hopefully it's not going to drag on like DePaul did, but I can see it happening because it's a big transfer. So really exciting stuff. Leeds United have been moved to #1 in the betting ratings for a football player, which, as I said, is absolutely massive. People might not think it is, but it is. Look, brought my notes out with me. Committed. Just show you this. I want to bring you sort of by the sea, but it's just a bit noisy. Okay, #2, guys. Michael Olise. Now, this is a player that I've banged on about on the Rumour mill several times. He's an extremely talented individual. He's someone who I looked at the Rumour mill last year. There were rumours around him, did a little bit of research on him. Looks like an unbelievable player. I've watched him this year for Reading 4 or 5 times, and talented doesn't really justify. It's not a good enough superlative for this individual. He's French wonder kid. He is absolutely top. I'm going to sit down. I think I'm going to sit down. Yeah, he's absolutely top. A really good footballer. He's got everything in his locker. Playmaker, as I said, makes things happen. Goals, assists, technically gifted. Very good in terms of physical. Versatile, as I said, which is always key, versatility. And how, Connor? How is he versatile? Well, he can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play central midfield, he can play in an attacking capacity. He's just an extremely good footballer, a very good footballer, and there's no chance he'll be at Reading this summer. And rumours are saying, hello. And rumours are saying that allegedly he will be leaving Reading this summer, according to Team Talk, after they missed out on promotion. But yeah, there you go. And apparently Leeds United are one of the front runners for his signature, but they will be facing tough competition from the top upper echelon of the English game, who were looking at him as well, including Chelsea and Arsenal, which could be a little bit difficult after the other night with regards to Chelsea. Leeds are apparently going to be battling it out all summer for Sam Johnstone, according to 2 reports that I've found this morning. 20 million will secure the signature for Johnstone. I do think that's slightly... Is that slightly too much? I don't really know. An England goalkeeper... Well, I say an England goalkeeper, someone who's been selected in the however many man squad it is, and is going to be fighting for his place. And I think, if I'm honest with you, you know, it's going to be, it could be potentially between him and Henderson. I think he's as good as Henderson. I really do. And who knows whether or not he's going to get into that final cut. But there you go. And yeah, he's a very decent keeper, isn't he, Johnstone? We've known about him for months and months, in years probably, with him being at Villa and West Brom. Very good goalkeeper. 20 million. Not 100% sure. Would you be willing for that? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm not sure I would be, because with Meslier, do we need another 20 million quid keeper? Don't know. Tyler Roberts. Carlton Palmer has said that he will not want to leave. Thank you, Carlton, for that nugget of knowledge. No, but he's right. He is right. I think it's going to be difficult for Roberts to leave this summer. And that's not because of his ability. I think it's going to be because of Leeds. I don't think we're going to want to let him go. I mean, yeah, I mean, when you sit here and reflect, and you on the on the seafront in Torquay. No, but when you look at it generally, he's played 27 games this year. Is he really going to want to leave? Are Leeds really going to want him to leave? I mean, if he's played 27 games this year, we know what Bielsa's like. He'd have just got rid of him. Simply, he wouldn't have played any football if he wasn't willing to keep him. I mean, the one who sticks out for me really there would be Samuel Saiz. Said that he wanted to leave, didn't play him again. You know, and I think that's the level that Leeds are at. It's the level Bielsa's at. He just will not play him, quite simply. So I don't think he's going anywhere. Rafinha going nowhere, says Noel Whelan. I love that, Noel. Rafinha going nowhere. Why would he? And Noel makes a really good point. And we've said this before, haven't we, on the Room Mill? Why would he? I've just realised that, guys, look, I'm wearing red. Don't get upset. It's just an Adidas top. It's just an Adidas top. Doesn't mean I'm a scummer. It doesn't. It's just Adidas. I just wanted to get that out there. So I know a lot of you don't like it when I wear red, or I'm in a red car, or there's any sort of red background. But yeah, what was I saying? What are we talking about? Yeah, Rafa going nowhere. Noel Whelan, I completely agree with him. I completely concur, as they say, because it's going to be a struggle, because I think there'll be offers for him. I really do. But why would he want to leave? Like, at this moment in time, he's come from a Champions League club to Leeds United. Ren, who qualified, as I said, for the Champions League, did very well out there. He's come to Leeds because he's part of a project. He's already come out on UOL in Brazil, UOL Sport, and said, why would he want to leave at this moment in time? He's flattered by the interest of these clubs, but why would he want to leave? And I think that's confirmation, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he's going anywhere. Now, Kieran Maguire, a respected football finance expert, has spoke about Parag Marath, and he's essentially said that he's not going to be like any other American owner. And it's really great to hear, because what we've heard, well, now over the past sort of 6 months with American owners isn't good, is it? It's really not good, especially when we saw with the European Super League. But Kieran Maguire, who is a football expert, has said Parag Marath has always worked within the frameworks of the game and will be looking to do so at Leeds United, and that will not change. He will work within the frameworks. He's a very diligent man. He wants to get success the right way, and that's really good to hear, isn't it? Daryl Dike, an American striker who was at Barnsley this year, who was absolutely phenomenal this year at Barnsley. Leeds, Everton and Wolves apparently chasing the youngster's signature. 19 years of age, nine goals I think he got at Barnsley from January onwards, which is quite staggering, you know, the impact of him. And he really is a brute force. He's an animal. I see him as a bit of a long ball specialist, and I think that's why Barnsley brought him in, because he's very physical, he's very combative, he fits their sort of football, and that's why I would see him more intertwined with the Wolves system or intertwined with an Everton system. You know, I just don't know whether or not he would fit Leeds' system in terms of endurance, in terms of stamina, in terms of running for the cause, and I think his technical play could build up, but I just don't know if he'd be that good with the ball on the floor to suit a Marcelo Bielsa side. So there's definitely one to keep an eye on with that one. Pontus Jansson, well done, sir. He won the Championship playoff final with Brentford. Well done, Jansson. Well done, Pontus. And he dedicated it all to Leeds. He said that Bielsa had taught him so many techniques that he brought to Brentford and they'd implemented in the system. So Jansson has got Brentford promoted. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, Brentford, and well done, Bielsa again. Rodrigo de Paul is apparently on his way to Atletico Madrid. The clubs are trying to agree a fee at this moment in time, but it looks like it's going to be going from 20 million in instalments, rising to 40 million pounds, 40 million euros at Atletico Madrid. So there you go. We all knew that was done and dusted anyway. We need to stop talking about Rodrigo de Paul. It's signed, sealed, delivered. He's theirs. Leeds United want to hear an answer on Noah Lang. Now, this once again, we were just discussing earlier on about Rodrigo de Paul, and we were discussing about other rumours that can drag out for the summer. Matthias Cunha potentially. I've got a feeling with this Noah Lang that this really could, and I've got a feeling there is real interest from Leeds United there, and the reason behind that is because it's coming out on so many Dutch publications that Leeds United are stressing they want to hear an answer on Noah Lang. Are they willing to let him go? Are they willing to let him go for a set price? One to definitely keep an eye on. Josip Brekalo, Wolfsburg winger, 15 million. Leeds United, Everton, once again battling it out for his signature. I think you're going to see this a lot this summer. Leeds battling it out with a lot of English clubs, because there are a lot of English clubs going for similar positions. You look at Everton, sort of looking for a winger, looking for a central midfielder as well. Wolves looking for similar players as well. So I think you're going to get a lot of teams, excuse me, looking for similar style players, and that's going to be really interesting to see where Leeds are in the battle. So Bild as well in Germany, as I've just said, are reporting that Leeds and several English clubs are battling for Josip Brecalo at Wolfsburg's signature for 15 million. He's had 10 assists and 3 goals this year. Guys, from sunny Torquay, that is going to be your first instalment of sort of vloggy, is that what we're going to call it? Vlog week? No, definitely not going to call it that. But yeah, you get the gist. If any of you are in Torquay, I saw 2 Leeds fans at the weekend watching the Brentford game. We're sat there having a couple of pints. If I do see any of you, hello. We will be heading over to Dartmouth, I think. I know a few of you live over there. But yeah, it's lovely down here. I'm going to go get myself a coffee. I hope you have a lovely day. And guys, I'll be back for this sort of style video with my notes and just walking around in the sun tomorrow. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.